Welcome, wonderful and beautiful viewers, to Lions and Roses 21. That's right, we keep it 100% on this channel and react to some of the most scariest, most freakiest, most creepiest, most horrifying, and you're damn right, most terrifying videos that we can find on the internet. I'm going to stick with the channel Depths of Despair in terms of the video reaction. Today's video that we are going to react and review is called 5 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Cause Night Terrors. So before we do dive into it, guys, if you need to pause the video just to make yourselves a nice cup of tea or coffee, or just to get yourselves a refreshing drink or some snacks, please do so. And then counting from 3, 2, 1, let's go, baby.
Top 5 scary ghost videos caught on camera. Lurking in the closet. The first video comes from the TikTok user Deanna. For months now, Deanna's daughter has been telling her that there is someone inside her closet. First, she named a family member that passed away, but now she says it's a bad man. The family has experienced a few strange incidents before, but Deanna, being a believer of the paranormal, didn't want to take any chances. So she decided to set up a security camera inside her daughter's room.
Well done.
And it captured something absolutely terrifying.
Damn.
On one night, Deanna is playing music in her room to put her infant daughter to sleep. Then she suddenly hears the sound of her other daughter crying out of nowhere, saying that her face is hurting, but she literally just woke up from being asleep. And that's when Deanna checks the camera for some answers and sees true terror.
Door is opening slowly, guys. Oh no, something is crawling on her bed.
The closet doorknob twists and unlatches, then opens all by itself in a slow, creepy manner. And as we take a look inside, what looks like a figure wearing a dress can be seen standing there in the corner, where there shouldn't be any space for a person or object to hide. If you look closely, the arm and part of the dress is visible, but there seems to be some sort of distortion around where the head should be. She then makes another video showcasing the closet close up, in which we can see that there is no space for anyone to be hiding in the corner of the closet, and there is nothing that could have been mistaken for this figure. After hearing her daughter crying that night, saying her face was hurting, Deanna comes to check, and that's when she notices a big fresh scratch on her face that wasn't there just moments before she went to bed. Take a look.
Is this real?
Oh, yeah, that's probably because Mommy went out. Are you okay? Do you need something? What's wrong? Why are you up? You were just asleep. So you gotta be careful for her.
Could whatever is lurking in the closet be responsible for the scratch on the little girl?
If this was caused deliberately, then that's bloody sick, that's all I can say.
The old apartment. Nick from the Instagram page Abandoned New York had a very unpleasant experience in his apartment, and after witnessing many unexplainable events, he was certain that his house was haunted by something paranormal. On one night, when Nick is home alone, he hears the creepy sound of footsteps coming from the corridor outside his room, and to make matters even worse, he hears the sound of his attic door opening and slamming shut all on its own.
voices and shit. And this door has been like opening and
I have actually reviewed this clip in one of my videos that I uploaded, but we'll continue just in case new viewers haven't watched this clip before.
closing. Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
On another night, Nick is spending some time with his dog when all of a sudden he starts to hear strange noises coming from his bedroom.
What was that?
That dog is largely concerned.
What was that?
That's a loyal dog.
Yo.
Nice dog.
On another day, Nick is sitting at his desk doing some work on the computer when he is interrupted by some noises once again.
So I'm here in my home now, just doing computer work and stuff, and I keep hearing like knocks and noises. I'm gonna set my phone right here. I'm gonna keep both my hands in the frame and see if it does it again. I'm not gonna move my lower body or my legs or anything. Watch now, it's not gonna do it. If anything's here, can you make that knocking noise again?
The door opens by itself and he decides to head into the attic. But surprisingly, nothing happens up there. Maybe if it was nighttime, things would have been a different story. But Nick made the right decision and has long since left this apartment behind.
Good.
And moved into a new one.
Well done, mate.
So just what do you think? Is this evidence of a real ghost? Or not? You judge. 300 years old. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Ragnar and the Viking Family. Ragnar states that his house is approximately 300 years old, and for a while the whole family has been hearing strange noises and seeing objects moving and falling down, seemingly all on their own. Each family member also added that they sometimes get the feeling that another presence is in the room with them when there is nobody there. So they decided to set up a security camera, and what it captured is quite chilling. Take a look.
Anyway, it'll be time for bed to the bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a quick shower.
Okay.
Okay? And just shower if you need anything.
Okay.
We love you.
Love you. Daddy?
As the girl is focused on her work, she catches a glimpse of the first chair move by itself from the corner of her eye, until another chair tips over by itself, and she just gets up and calls for her dad while leaving the room. On another night in the same room, something startles the dog. Watch closely. A glass on the table slides off on its own, but it doesn't end there. Later on, the family hears some footsteps coming from upstairs. So Ragnar and his family decide to investigate, but it doesn't go very well.
a noise from downstairs. Sounded like footsteps. It came from the back of the house, and we know we're the only people in the house. There's no one else here.
I'm gonna stay here.
Huh?
I'm gonna stay here. It's too scary.
Alright.
I'm gonna stay.
Didn't come from this area of the house, but it sounded like footsteps.
Oi, bloody
Jesus
hell.
Christ, the door just closed.
Was there someone in? Did you see anyone?
No.
Richard, be careful.
That house is creepy. That house is creepy.
Guys, is there anyone in here?
100%, it's creepy.
No one behind the door.
Hello? Hello? Mario? Hello?
There's no one in here.
That's creepy. Hello?
The door is really stiff on the carpet.
So we can't close so well, so I have it closed.
There's no window open. Ethan, move open the curtains.
It's really dusty. Nothing. It's really dusty.
That is
Let's
weird.
get out of here, guys. Come on.
Yeah, quick.
Guys, go on. Go.
Let's give me a sneaker.
As they are coming down the hallway, one of the doors at the end of the room. As they are walking down the hallway, one of the doors at the end slams shut all by itself. And when they head inside, we can clearly see there is no trace of anyone there. So is this a spirit that resides in the house? Maybe due to something evil that occurred in its 300-year history?
Maybe.
Or is it just a simple ruse? The depths of despair. YouTuber and urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill previously visited the depths of an evil dark building that he referred to as the back rooms. Previously, he crawled through a tight space that led him into the deepest parts of the old abandoned building, where an entity invaded his body and caused him to throw up shortly afterwards. This time, he is back and ready to enter the depths of despair once again. And as he traverses the dark pathways, he quickly captures something blood-curdling. Watch.
Get ready, guys. Get ready. Get ready.
It's a weird noise in this room.
I heard it. Sound of someone.
It's creepy.
A creepy disembodied voice can be heard whispering right at the start of the exploration, but luckily it goes unnoticed at the time, so Chris just proceeds to traverse the dark and narrow hallways once again. And little did he know that he would see something utterly terrifying.
Get ready. It's coming. What the hell is that sound?
Bones are still there. It's nasty. What the hell?
Are you gonna go up?
What the hell is that?
Oh, hey! Hey, get the hell out! Oh, shit, man.
Something's up there.
Hey, that was messed up. That was messed up, guys. Come on, lad. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
Holy shit.
After approaching a ladder, he takes a look above, and we can see something big move and make a crashing sound, as if it wanted to come after Chris. But he quickly runs away. However, the worst is yet to come.
Oh,
As
shit.
just moments later, Chris takes a few moments to catch his breath when the unthinkable happens.
gotta be raccoons.
Looked a bit like a raccoon, to be honest. But you never know. This man is looking for trouble. Whoa, 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 whoa. He got pushed by an invisible entity. Have you had enough? Go home now. Bloody idiot.
Oh my god. What the fuck just happened?
A sharp, sudden noise can be heard, and then Chris is quickly yanked backwards by an unseen force, so strong that he flew onto the ground, towards the stairs as if it tried to launch him down them. The impact was so devastating that it actually knocked him unconscious a few seconds afterwards for about 10 minutes. And after coming to and regaining his composure, he knew things were getting out of hand and that he should quickly get out of there before anything else was done.
You see, guys, he's very lucky that the hatch is there, because imagine there was no barrier and whatever that thing is, it just flew down and started attacking him. Even if it was a raccoon, I have seen videos of raccoons attacking people, and you know, it's very, very scary, especially in a place like this when you're in a dark, isolated place like this on your own. You've got to be careful.
To happen, and that's exactly what he did. The sanatorium. A Reddit user posted a creepy video to the High Strangeness subreddit. In the video, a man can be seen working an ordinary night shift as a security guard for a creepy sanatorium building over in Argentina. However, something disturbing happens when it hits 3 a.m. Watch for yourself.
Oh shit, he's unaware because he was asleep. Oh no, don't tell me he's actually saying something that is invisible to the camera. That's what it seems like.
As you can see, right at 3 a.m, the doors to the building automatically open on their own, as if there was a person there. But upon looking at the security footage, we can see nobody is present. Yet the security guard seems to get up and greet someone, even welcoming them into the venue, which could be bad news if he just welcomed an entity in. His colleagues later showed him the footage, and his body quickly shivered at the thought of what he may have been speaking to, as he said it was an old woman who entered the premises. But his colleagues disagreed with him. But just what do you think it could be? Is it possible that the door malfunctioned and he had a hallucination at that time?
Maybe he was drugged up, that's the honest opinion, and he just had to obviously just back himself up when it came to the point where he was interrogated. Well, not interrogated, but questioned. by his colleagues that no, seriously, I saw an old lady there, but in actual fact maybe there was no entity or no old lady. It's just him and his imagination playing around with himself because he was drugged up. That's the only sensible explanation. Otherwise, it was definitely an entity that entered.
After a long shift, or was it something else entirely?
I have done long shifts in the past. You know, I did security work a long time ago, over 10 years ago, and I would do a grueling 12 hours sometimes. To keep me awake, I would sometimes take these caffeine tablets, which I would not recommend to anybody, because exceeding the daily limit of caffeine, which is very easy to do if you're taking the tablets, it used to cause me to hallucinate at the end of my shift or nearing the end of my shift. So I would actually see figures that I knew were not there because of me being sleep deprived and taking these caffeine tablets. And I think something like this has happened to this guy.
Leave the final judgment to you.
Alright guys, that was a very interesting compilation. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side.